Hey yo, what's going on everybody? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are well, and in today's video, bro, we are talking about UFC 294. There's no way around it. UFC 294 was a pretty shit card, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The card was very underwhelming, you know what I mean? I thought this could potentially be card of the year. There was so many fun fights, but the prelims ended up to be stinkers, you know what I mean? There were a lot of decisions in the prelims, and the main card was good, but there was also a lot of controversy to do with this card, you know, fouls, fucking, just all this random stuff, bro. So today, I'm gonna be covering every single fight from the bottom to the top, man. If you guys appreciate my content, if you guys enjoy watching, don't forget to go smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. But we're going to start talking about the first fight with Shara Bullet versus Bruno Silva. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I really do think that Shara Bullet is a little bit overrated, okay? I don't understand how this guy was getting taken down by a Brazilian. You know, the whole twist or the whole gist about Dagestanis is, you know, they don't get taken down, and a random Brazilian and Bruno Silva took him down. Nonetheless, though, guys, I thought this was a great performance by Sharaputdinmagomedov. He has really crazy stand-up, you know, flashing kicks, spinning kicks, bro. He looks like a ninja on the feet, if you know. He was doing a lot on the bottom, even when Bruno Silva was taking him down, you know what I mean? He was being super active off his back, throwing heaps of shots, heaps of weird elbows, you know, up kicks. He was super dangerous from every position, so congrats to Sharaputdin on the debut. All I'm going to say, though, is, you know, if this guy, you know, gets paired up with the Jack Hermansons, the Brendan Allens, the Paul Craigs of this division who can actually grapple, then he is in a lot of trouble. So this Dagestani needs to work on his takedown defense, but what a chat, bro. Moving on, Victoria Dudikova versus Junyu Frey. You know, I actually thought this was a pretty decent women's MMA fight, but that actually says a lot since, you know, we don't really care about women's MMA realistically. Junyu Frey, I didn't even know she had the highest takedown defense in the UFC for being 11-9. And apparently, you know, Victoria Dudikova had a staph infection on her asshole, some crazy shit like that. So, you know, she won the fight by decision, but just I was stinking, bruv. Yo, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not going to spend too much time on this next fight because I really don't need to, but Nathaniel Wood versus Muhammad Naimov. Naimov wins a 29-28 decision, judges on the scorecards. This was just a weird fight. So much controversy, bro, you know what I mean? There's an argument that Nathaniel Wood could have won this fight, but I gave it to Naimov 2-1. Just so much cheating from Naimov, you know what I mean? The two low blows, a bunch of, you know, fence grabbing, hooking Nathaniel Wood's gloves. It was a mess, you know what I mean? So Nathaniel Wood's a Chad for having to go through all that shit, and Naimov is a cheater, bro. And I might just leave it at that, bro. There's not much to say, but yeah, fuck Muhammad Naimov, yeah. Moving on, guys, we have so much to talk about in this next fight. The Don, the one, the only, bro, the GOAT, Mike Breeden, bro. He's got that dog in him, bro. Did anyone expect this guy to fucking beat Anshul Jubli? Anshul Jubli, the first UFC fighter from India, and he lets down his whole country. Bruh. This was a really, you know, hard pill to swallow for Anshul Jubli. You know, this was literally a layup fight that they gave him. You know, Mike Breeden has not won a single fight in the UFC. He is the biggest meme in the UFC as of right now. But he ain't a meme no more because he just went out there and destroyed Anshul Jubli. Basically, Jubli was winning this fight, you know, the first 2 rounds pretty easily as well. He kind of gassed out and Breeden took over from there, but I never thought I'd see Mike Breeden get a W in the UFC. What an absolute chad, bro. This guy is a GOAT. I picked him to beat Terrence McKinney, and he obviously got smoked in the first round. So I'm kind of wishing that I picked Mike Breeden in this match versus Anshul Jubli. But yeah, I don't know how Jubli's going to come back from this, but Mike Breeden is the GOAT. The next fight on this card, guys, in the middleweight division, Abdulaziz versus Sedd Dmes. I think these are, you know, some of the worst middleweights on the roster right now. You know, both these guys. This was an absolute stinker of a fight. Basically, the grappling of Sedd Dmes, you know, won him this fight, but it was a very competitive fight. You know, really bad look from both guys. You know, they both didn't look too good. And, yeah, it's just middleweight, bro. There's not much to expect. So there's an argument for Abdulaziz winning with the knockdowns and that. But, you know, Sedd Dmes wins at the end of the day. Just a stinker. Absolute stinker. Moving on, guys. Javid Basharat versus Victor Henry in the bantamweight division. So this fight ends in a no contest. Pretty controversial. Javid Basharat is piecing up Victor Henry the whole fight. And then he lands an inside leg kick to Victor Henry's nuts. Victor Henry goes down like he looks like he's about to die. You know, he took the whole 5 minutes and the fight gets called off. He got stretched out in the back, and apparently he was vomiting and all this nasty shit. So he might have actually, you know, popped one of his balls or some shit. So praise to my boy Victor Henry. Hey, yo, someone let me know, bro. I got time today, alright? I got time today because it's Peak Nation, bro. Peak Nation. I stand on that, bro. Trevor Peak, one of the best fighters I've ever seen to compete in the UFC. And this is not even a joke, guys. Everybody can think I'm playing, bro, but the way this man just absolutely went to Abu Dhabi, just said, fuck it, bro. Went in there and just Peak Nation on this fool Muhammad Yaya, bro. In all seriousness, guys, you know, Trevor Peak is not too good of a fighter, you know what I mean? He does have a lot of flaws in his game, but how can I criticize the man when he went out there and won, bro? You know what I mean? A great performance. Muhammad Yaya absolutely sucks. I mean, he had Trevor Peak in like an anaconda choke at one point, but Trevor Peak's chat enough to get out of those type of submissions. Peak basically was looking for the KO the whole fight, but he looks really technical, bro. Trevor Peak is a new mythical fighter, bro. Technical Trevor Peak. I'm calling it, guys. Anyways, Trevor Peak looked good, man. You know, let's have him and Mike Breeden fight next, bro. Fuck it, why not? You know what I mean? Peak Nation. Guys, the featured prelim on this fight card was Muhammad Mokaev versus Tim Elliott. Guys, just cut the bullshit, alright? Call me Mystic Orjays, bro. Call me whatever you want, bro. I predict these things, blood. The best MMA predictor on MMA YouTube. Listen up, bro. Look at that. Third round submission win for Muhammad Mokaev. No one's doing it like me, bro. No one can do it like me. Anyways, listen up, bro. Yeah, basically this fight was pretty close, you know what I mean? Muhammad Mokaev, throughout the fight, he was shooting takedowns. He looks pretty good on the feet, but half the time he did a takedown, you know, he ended up getting put in a guillotine by Tim Elliott, and apparently the judges had Tim Elliott winning both rounds 1 and 2 heading into the third round. So if Mokaev didn't get that submission in the third round, that shit would have not looked good, bro, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Muhammad Mokaev. He was really reversing all the bad positions he was in, like a fucking Chad. Future champion, possibly. You guys let me know in the comments down below. But Mystic Orjays, bro. No one's doing it like me, bro. Come on now. We are on to the main card, guys. We're going to start off with the first fight, which was Muin Gafurov versus Said Nurmagomedov. And I'm going to have to pull it again, boys. Mystic Orjays, bro. Can you put some fucking respect on my name, bro? I called this fight to a T, bro, okay? In my predictions video, I said, look, Muin Gafurov isn't that guy, pal. He's going to shoot a single leg, like a shitty single leg on Said Nurmagomedov, get caught in a ninja choke, get put to sleep out cold. That's literally what fucking happened in the first round. So all I'm going to say, blood, go back, watch my predictions video. I called it to a T, man. It's Mystic Orjays, bro. When are you going to start respecting this, man? You get, man? But listen, Warley Alves versus Ikram Aliskerov. There's not much to say there. You know, Ikram Aliskerov, he dropped Warley Alves with a jab, followed it up with a flying knee that landed flush, and basically finished it with some barrage of punches. So I didn't know Ikram Aliskerov was a fucking striker nowadays, but very interesting to see. So congrats to Ikram. I need to see that rematch between him and Hamza, and there's not much to say about Ikram. In my opinion, bro, this was the most controversial fight on the whole fucking card, alright? Johnny Walker versus Magomed Ankalaev. Basically, what happened in this fight was at the end of the first round, Johnny Walker was, you know, against the cage on the ground, being controlled by Magomed Ankalaev. And Magomed Ankalaev, being the absolute downy that he is, blood, he decided to illegally knee Johnny Walker in the face as hard as he could while Johnny Walker was a grounded opponent. You know, it was just super stupid, blood, super stupid. Anyways, what happens, right, is the fight gets paused. The doctor walks in, you know, asks Johnny Walker if he's okay. He gives him time to recover, and he asks Johnny Walker where he's at, and Johnny Walker says the desert. Bruh. So the doctor really said, fuck it, I'm waving this shit off, and it just completely ruined the card, bro. Next thing you know, Johnny Walker's all pissed off because the fight, you know, got stopped, and he's literally charging in the middle of the cage trying to fight Magomed Ankalaev, and Magomed Ankalaev's trying to fight back like a classic inbred. Shit was crazy, bro. Dana White even had to come in, tell Johnny Walker to calm down. So those two need a fucking rematch, bro. There's not much behind it. I am not impressed by your performance. Bro, listen, alright? Hamza Chimaev taking on Kamaru Usman. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was a lot more impressed with Kamaru Usman in this fight than Hamza Chimaev, alright? You know, Chimaev was supposed to go in there, absolutely destroy Kamaru Usman in the first round, finish him in the first round. We all saw it coming, you know. We all thought that he was going to get Usman out of there in the first round. He almost did it like a couple times, you know what I mean? He had him fully flattened out on the canvas, you know what I mean? Hitting him with big shots. He had him with a rear naked choke, but Kamaru Usman being veteran savvy, bro, proving himself to be at the top once again, you know what I mean? I don't think Usman's washed, bro. Like I said, I was more impressed with, you know, Kamaru Usman than Hamza Chimaev. He could have arguably won this fight, bro. You know, I feel like he won the last 2 rounds. You could have given this fight a draw, man. So, shout out to Kamaru Usman. I'm thoroughly impressed. I feel like Hamza's a bit overrated, and he was gassing out hella quickly, bro. This man was gassing out after the second round, you know what I mean? If he's fighting 5-round fights, you know, against Strickland, against all these guys, dude, he's fucking losing. Guys, we move on to the main event, Alexander Volkanovski versus Islam Makhachev, okay? I don't even need to show you guys what happened. Alexander Volkanovski got fucking murked, bro. He got absolutely staunched, and it was very depressing to see, bro. I've already had a shit start to my week just thinking about the KO several times in my head. But on a serious note, man, congratulations to Islam Makhachev. Honestly, put him at, you know, #1 pound for pound on the list. He is a fucking specimen of a ting, yeah? He's way better than Khabib, okay? Elite striking, elite grappling. Honestly, he could be the best fighter in the UFC right now. I don't give a fuck about John Jones, bro. Put that man aside. We all know Stipe's beating John, but listen, yeah, I really feel for Alexander Volkanovski, you know what I mean? You know, you never want to fight a guy like Islam on 11 days notice, but, you know, Volk easily has the biggest balls in the UFC, so he stood up like a real Chad, saved the card, but was it worth it? Now, I'm going to let you guys know that I'm going to be coming out with a video later this week whether Volk has ruined his legacy or not, but Islam's pound for pound #1, and I got to feel for my boy Volk, man. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video today, guys. I know I'm a day late, but I wanted to do my recap on UFC 294 because I feel like this card was, you know, kind of fucking whack, bro. The prelims were all fucking stinkers. The main card was just too quick with too much controversy all around this card. We had 2 no contests, which is so rare. So you already know this card was cursed, but hey, I will be coming out with a video talking about if Volk ruined his legacy or not later this week. I got a bunch of shit planned this week for this channel, so if you enjoyed this video, man, feel free to go ahead, smash that like button as always. I really do appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, bro, make sure you subscribe for daily MMA content. But anyways, guys, this is ALGORIDGMO here. You guys have a great night. Stay blessed. Peace.